The question I get asked all the time is, Ryan, where is all the land? Where can we find a home that sits on at least 1.5 acres? Sometimes you want 1 acre, sometimes you want 2 acres, but today I am bringing you a little far out from Charleston, and I am taking you to Summerville, South Carolina. And this house behind me is actually the home I am highlighting because this sits on a very, very cushiony 1.55 acres. But here's the best part. If you've got a family, this is 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 38 square feet. And here is the best part of this home. No HOA. So yep, you're not gonna be dealing with those Karens driving by and telling you what color you can paint your front door. Absolutely not.
Get off my lawn.
Or to telling you, hey, you can't extend your driveway out. So look how huge this driveway is. This driveway is absolutely massive. Now, you might be saying to yourself, well, Ryan, where are you? Like, it seems like kind of a little bit of a busier road there. We're right on Parsons Road right here in Summerville, downtown Summerville. You are 5 minutes from the historic district. So Hutchinson Square, the farmer's market, all that good stuff. But because you're just a little bit outside of Charleston, you do have a lot more space. And so if you're someone that's dreaming of having a boat here, having a motor home, maybe having a camper, hey, maybe you're just somebody who's like, we're just snowbirds and we want to bring all of our equipment down south. Well, do I have the best opportunity for you? And one of the things that I really, really love about this lot and home site is there are no restrictions, nothing. So let's say you own a small business. You can put a little office up here, whatever you want. You got a little turnaround pad. This driveway is massive. You could fit 20 cars in this driveway if you wanted to. I mean, that's how big this thing is. So when we start talking about, you know, hey, Ryan, what are the prices for something like this if I was gonna live in Mount Pleasant? Well, it's gonna be way over 1.5 million. Okay, well, what about Johns Island? Well over $1 million, because acreage does come at a premium here, and people realize that, but they don't want to pay that premium. So this property, because we're about 40 minutes outside of Charleston, so if you're someone that works from home, you don't mind a little bit of a longer commute to the beach, this is the perfect setup, perfect scenario for your life and lifestyle. Because I gotta tell you, yeah, there's a little home right over here, but there is nothing over on this side. And I don't know what their plan is because, again, this is non-HOA. So this could just stay woods forever. The person that owns it could sell it. You just never know. But the lot that this home sits on is fantastic. Now, I just want to point some things out. Right out of the gate, awesome driveway, right? 3-car garage, guys. Listen to me. If somebody would have told me 10 years ago when my wife and I moved our family down here, Ryan, if you're moving to South Carolina, they don't have basements, and if you use your basement, you are severely going to miss it unless you have a 3-car garage or a massive bonus room. And so luckily, we got the massive bonus room, but I'll tell you what, I really miss having a 3rd-car garage. I see so many of my clients get it. They absolutely love it. They sometimes turn it into a gym. Sometimes they put it into like this whole home man cave type situation. I've seen pool tables in these garages, dartboards, you name it, bars, the whole 9. So really, really great that this is a 3-car garage option. Now, here's one of the other things that I really love about the home, the color. So I know what you might be thinking, Ryan, it's just white and it's got some black detail. Yeah, I love the black detail, love that it's got black gutters. So you've got the black gutters all throughout, the nice high contrast looks really good. I love all the brick. So it's got that South Carolina kind of whitewash brick a little bit. Again, really, really love that style. And then the board and batten. So if you didn't notice, the home, instead of having the horizontal hardy board, they have the vertical hardy plank as well, and along with the vertical, the horizontal hardy board as well. And then they give you a really great front porch. And I'll tell you what, a good front porch here is usable because if you just want to sit out here and people watch the traffic, this is great. It's nice and quiet. And that's the one thing that I want to kind of point out. These properties don't come along very often. And this particular reached out to me and was like, Ryan, you know, I think people need to see this property. They need to really kind of understand the value, because sure, you can go spend 800, 900, almost $1 million in a place like Next in Midtown, but you got your HOAs, you have your district improvement taxes. None of that here. You're not going to have to deal with that. And that's something that I think is a huge win. When you talk about, you know, moving here and cutting costs and affordability, I'd rather spend maybe $100,000 more to be in something like this than to go into something a little bit less, right? And be in an HOA with a district improvement tax that none of that money's coming back into my pocket. So you got to think about that. So you got to think what's best for you. I really like this front porch, good size, nice tall 8-foot doors. As we enter, I really like this. Just kind of, they got a little area for a drop zone here. So if you wanted to put some hooks on the wall for dog leashes, things like that, you can do that. But they also have a drop zone right as you come off of the garage. So we'll take a look at that. Nice little closet here, good amount of storage space. It's right off the entrance. And then you do have your formal dining. Now, a lot of people say to me, well, Ryan, we don't use a formal dining. That's okay. You can do something with this space. You can put some glass doors here. You can put some barn doors here. I think the new in style are the steel frame glass partitions. I don't know if you've seen those. They're really cool. If you Google them online, you'll find them. I like that they went with the farmhouse crown molding in here. So all of the detail on the walls is a part of a farmhouse package that most of these builders go with. You do have all of your blinds. So you might be saying to me, well, Ryan, this has got to be a model house. They have it decorated. This is the house. If you guys are watching this and you're like, well, we love that house. That house is beautiful, Ryan. Well, absolutely it is. This is the one you would get on this lot, this home, everything. And if you want to know the price, you got to stick to the end. So again, all the molding, everything like that is included. I want to show you the floors real quick. I love the color of the floors. They're light. They still have the wood tones in them. So I really like those. Then as we come through here, we've got our butler's pantry. So again, I don't know how many folks have a butler's pantry now, but if you don't have one, you are gonna love having one, especially one this size, because you got all your cabinets above, you got your cabinets below, you have soft closed drawers, more cabinets, and then nice quartz counters with a beautiful backsplash. So really well done. This builder does a great job. You know, that's one of the things, like, there's a lot of builders here, and some builders do better than others, I'll just be honest. And then some have designers that work for the builder, and those designers know how to spec these houses out. So before I show you the kitchen, take a look at this pantry. I know it's wire shelf, but really good size. You could take all this wire shelf out and build in something a little bit more permanent. I know a lot of people are like, hey, over $500,000, I don't want to see wire shelves. I get it, but just that's not the way it is here. So one of the other things that this builder does that I really like, tons of lighting, tons and tons of lighting. So this house is gonna be bright, feels really good when you walk in. I like this little entranceway. And then it opens up to this really great kitchen, huge kitchen might I add. Tons of counter space over here. So right when you walk in the kitchen, got this nice little L-shaped section in the corner. Again, big, tall cabinets, deep cabinets. And then you do have a lot of little cabinetry, things like that. So tons and tons of space. The cabinets are all this nice little white, kind of like a snow white color, like a bright white. And then they've got the matte black handles as well. The other thing that they did is they built in the microwave right above the oven. You do have one of the smart ovens, which is nice because I'll tell you what, Whirlpool makes a really great product. And then they also have the 5-burner gas Whirlpool cooktop with your 32-inch vented hood. Again, this is stuff that, these are considered gourmet kitchens. If you move here and you don't have gas, you're gonna love cooking with gas. This is one of the things I say when I'm talking with people who are looking to relocate to Charleston. You know, some areas in Charleston are gas and some are electric. And so, you know, you almost have to have this conversation beforehand, before we start looking in those areas. Hey, do you want to cook with gas or do you want to cook with electric? Because some people have a big preference, and that's a big deal for some folks. So I totally get it. Love the island. You have a huge island. You have the white farmhouse sink in there. You've got your dishwasher. And again, really clean looking kitchen. I like that they finished off, I like that they cased out the cooktop vented hood. I've seen other builders just leave it and it looks kind of unfinished in my opinion. So again, really, really like this kitchen. Love the matte black look that they went with white. Love the pendants. Most builders don't give you pendants, so those are usually just capped off. Again, little things like this give it a more semi-custom feel. You do have your breakfast nook, which is great. And again, you do have all of your blinds of this house, so there's not gonna be an additional cost to you to have to purchase those. What you're gonna have to purchase, right, is you're gonna have to purchase a refrigerator and you're gonna have to purchase a washer and dryer. So if you're coming here, you're moving here and you don't have those things currently, or you don't have it planned to be a part of your move, it's something you just wanna plan to make sure you're budgeting for. So again, really great lighting in this house. You can see all the sunlight that's just pouring through. This is that breakfast nook area. And then past here, you have this great 8-foot door slider. Nice little screen there. All of the, and I'm just gonna back up here. I just wanna point this out. All of the doorways are all 8 feet. You'll notice the windows are extra tall in this house as well. And then as we come out here, we step out to this great deck. Look at this deck. Nice wooden deck area. And look at all this space you have. All of this is yours to essentially build out. And again, I have no clue what's gonna be going on back there. I don't know if they'll ever sell that. They may sell that property, but you have all of this space back here to do whatever it is you want. The builders come in, they've laid sod down, really great wooded areas behind here. A lot of these trees are the oaks, so you're gonna have that beautiful hanging moss in the summertime. And this is fantastic. You have all this space back here. This is a huge yard. So many of you will reach out and say, Ryan, it's great that you're showing us all these master plan communities, or all these communities like Carolina Bay, you know, Riverside and Mount Pleasant, Oyster Point. You know, it's great. You're showing us all these places, but the houses are smack dab right up against one another. And I'll be honest, Ryan, I don't want an HOA. So I get the conversation, I get the argument. That's where something like this makes sense. Let's say you're somebody who's just gonna be using this because you're a snowbird. You could essentially rent this out, Airbnb this when you're not using it. So this has income potential. There's just a lot more you can do when you're in when you're not in a master plan community and you're in something like this where you're not in an HOA. So again, really nice backside of this home. This has a ton of potential. I mean, think about it. Even if you wanted to build an additional housing dwelling back here, if you wanted to put some tiny houses back here, whatever it is, you could do that. Let's get back in here, back to business. Let's finish seeing this house. Because you guys are like, well, Ryan, you've sold me. Give me the price. I'll give you the price. We're getting there. We're almost there. Don't you worry, we're getting there. All right, so look at this living room. Really great sized living room. Has a nice sectional, so you can fit a sectional. One thing I really like about this, I like the fireplace in the center, and I like that they have space between the wall where the fireplace is to the wall there and then over there. Because what I would do, if it was me, is I would put in some really nice light oak to match the floors, floating shelves right over there, just on both sides. just to give it a little bit of contrast and color, to pick up the color for the floors. And then I really like this fireplace. The reason I like it is because they didn't use the same exact stone that's on the counters. So that used to be a big popular thing. A lot of builders would use the stone on the counters for the stone around the fireplace. And if you replace your counters, you kind of had to replace the stone around your fireplace. Not here, straight up gloss black, perfect, I love it. All right, energy efficiency in this home, they have it. So you are dual zoned here. You have your unit outside, which is great. You also have your gas tankless water heater, so on-demand hot water. Everybody can take a shower in the house at the same time if you wanted. Here's your drop zone. You got the shiplap drop zone, space for shoes, book bags, all that good stuff, dog leashes. And again, guys, this is 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. We haven't even started seeing the bedrooms. Nice hallway closet. Now down here, you have this half bathroom, which is great, because I always say you gotta have a half bath for your guests, right? If you got somebody coming over for dinner party, friends, you don't want them using someone's actual bathroom that they use to take a shower in and all that good stuff. Now in here, this is a huge bonus. If you work from home, or let's say I get some people who are couples and they both work from home. So if you wanted to turn that space that was the dining room into an office, you also have this as another office space. So yes, a lot of you do reach out and say, Ryan, we both work from home. They're 2 office houses. And I'm generally like, no, not really, but that's a great idea. We should probably look into that for you. But this is a dedicated office. And the reason I say it's a dedicated office is because there is no closet in here. So this would not be considered a bedroom. Now, it doesn't mean you couldn't use this as a bedroom, making the house technically 5 bedrooms. And this is a really good space, but this is more set up for an office. So something to consider. Now, let's go out to the garage because the garage door is right here. So you have your garage, you have your closet, you have your drop zone, and then it goes into your kitchen. So really good flow in this home. And again, I'm gonna give you guys the address, the price. We're gonna break all of that down at the end of the video, so don't go anywhere. Now, look at this 3-car garage. So here's what I like. This sits back a little bit, but it also bumps back as well. So you don't really lose the full length, but you could definitely turn that side into, you know, a gym. You could put a pool table in here. I've seen people actually remove this and put car lifts in these garages, because you have to look, the garage ceiling is between 10 to 12 feet. I mean, it's 12 feet in here. So these are high ceilings. So if you wanted to do something like put a boat in here, kind of, you could put a boat this way. But something to just be considered, you know. I think having 3-car garage is the way to fly. 2-car, if you're used to having a basement, you're not gonna like a 2-car unless you have that additional bonus space. Something to think about, guys. All right, moving on. Let's keep it rolling. We gotta keep this going. All right, we got our stairs. They are wood treaded, so oak treads. It does look like they went with a darker stain to kind of pick up on the darker accents throughout the home, the wood accents. I think that's a really good designer element. So as we go up the stairs here, show you guys. This is where all of our main bedrooms are gonna be, additional bathrooms. So as we get to the top of the stairs, just show you this, you do have this long hallway. So here's the thing. I know this builder, and I know generally they do stairs like pickets, open pickets here, and the open pickets looks really nice. But if you've got noisy kids and they're loud, these open pickets are gonna travel that sound right down to the living room. So this knee wall actually serves a purpose. And I know it's not the prettiest thing because the open pickets would look better, but it actually serves a purpose for sound and noise. All right, so long hallway. We've got a room over there and rooms over here. Let's do this. We're gonna work counterclockwise today, I know. So let's turn this way. So we're gonna go this way, we're gonna make a right. First, right out of the gate is this huge bonus room. Yeah, so it's an open bonus room. This is not a bedroom. This is an additional entertainment room, game room, kids play room, crafting room. Hey, let's say, you homeschool. A lot of people homeschool now. We are in Dorchester District schools, so we are in Dorchester District schools here, but a lot of people do homeschool. Full transparency, I was homeschooled, and see how well I turned out? Ding, ching. This is a really good space, and I love the windows. It's nice and bright. And again, guys, the ceilings in here are ridiculously high. You have 9-foot, 10-foot ceilings in here. All right, moving on. Here's our first secondary bedroom. So as we enter, it's a good sized bedroom. I like that they snuck 3 windows in here. Makes it feel a little bit brighter. It's not the biggest bedroom, has a little bit of a smaller closet there. Again, not the biggest bedroom, as you can see, but it serves a purpose. Now, you might be seeing this right here. This is a little pocket door, and this closes this bedroom off to what is a Jack and Jill bathroom. So right in here, and we walk through that pocket door, we have a toilet right there, we have a sink, and we have a full shower with the insert and fully tiled all the way up to the ceiling, which is great because it doesn't have that 3-piece plastic insert. The one thing I will say that I like also that they did on this house is they put a tin roof on the front for accent. Now, if we step back outside this bedroom, right, that door right there takes us into that bathroom. Now, if we come over here, so that bedroom, being that it's smaller, has its own bathroom. This one over here, okay, a little bit of a bigger bedroom, much bigger closet. Look at the size of this closet. This closet's huge, and it's got its own window in the closet. Really good sized bedroom. And as we come in here, another pocket door, right? So they have another pocket door, double vanity, quartz counters, not cultured marble. No soft close in the bathrooms upstairs, but these are it's like a gray wood tone cabinet. Those are different. I haven't seen those before. They got like wood tones, but it's like a gray. Also, love that they did a full tiled shower with this one. Again, you have the porcelain tub with the tile all the way up to the ceiling. And you have tile floors in here, the 12 by 12s. And again, the 8-foot and 9-foot ceilings, the 8-foot doorways, 9-foot ceilings make a huge difference in here. And then this bedroom is what is connected to this Jack and Jill. This also has a relatively smaller closet, but that's okay. This room is pretty comparable to the first room we looked at, a little bit smaller. So that's our third bedroom, right? And then as we come out of that room, bedroom, we actually came out the door because if you remember, we came through the bathroom to enter that room. So just want to make sure we're on point here. Now we have the laundry room. The laundry room has this counter, little Formica counter, vinyl flooring in here. I know it looks like it's tiled, but it's not. And then this is where they actually bring the unit. So in here, in the laundry room, they actually bring the unit that normally sits in the attic. This is the HVAC system. This normally sits in the attic, but here's the cool part is they bring it down into the temperature controlled environment. And this actually makes a huge difference because all of your heating and cooling is going through the gas line. That's what's powering it. But this is staying in this temperature environment all throughout the year. So when we get those hot summers, this isn't sitting up in 120-degree temperature in your attic. This is down in the temperature controlled 72, 69, whatever you keep your house at. Whatever that temperature is, that unit is not gonna have to work as hard to maintain the temperature in your home, right? So it's gonna extend the life of your unit. You're not gonna burn your unit out in the middle of the summer. That's probably one of the worst experiences. I've had clients move into these brand new homes and the unit just fails. That happens sometimes. And so the unit fails and it completely toasts in the middle of summer, and it's gonna be the hottest night of the year, right? And so it always happens, but just something to consider. I do like the energy efficiency of that. And here's the other zoned temperature. And these are all smart homes, so once you get internet in this house, you'll be able to hook these up to Wi-Fi, connect to them through the app, the Honeywell app, and then just pretty much run everything via your phone, which is how I do it. It saves you on energy efficiency, especially if you're not home throughout the day. You can turn the heat down, you can turn the AC down, but then when you know you're gonna be home an hour beforehand, that's when you just start having things wake up and do what they're supposed to do. So, all right, moving on. Look at this, look at this master bedroom here. Beautiful master bedroom, really good size. So nice large size master bedroom, full king size bed. You do have a good amount of space in between the wall and the table. And the same thing over here. And I just wanna show you guys over on this side, just so you can kind of see the depth of the room. So they've got a chair right over here and then nice little table. And then as we peruse through this master, they went with the 12 by 24 tile, the white tile, which I like. Coming in, let me turn this around. We've got our really good size shower here. This is a full size tiled shower. So it's not tiny, you don't feel claustrophobic in here. I've been in some older homes where the showers are like 3 feet by 3 feet and you feel absolutely claustrophobic. But this absolutely makes you feel like you're living in a luxury hotel. I love the frameless glass. I love the built-in tub with the tile surround and then the window. So here's the thing that always cracks me up is we're in these master plan communities and the houses might be like 10, 20 feet from one another, right? And they put in this massive window right above the tub, right? Just like this is. And I'm like thinking to myself, well, what if your neighbor's standing in that window? They're gonna be able to look down. Like that's—
What are you looking at?
That's a little creepy, that's a little weird. So, you know, again, being on 1.5 acres, more than 1.5 acres, definitely has its perks. Plus no HOA to tell you what to do. All right. Right there, you got a nice water closet. So you got your toilet there, comfort height. You do have your double vanity. My wife was here, she would call this out and I'm just gonna do it for her since she's not. I do not like the size of this counter and I'm gonna tell you why. And it's fine, but my wife has a lot of appliances. She's got curlers, she's got flatteners, she's got heaters, she's got blow dryers, she's got—
See, sweetie, the list goes on and on.
Things that spin your hair, you know, like all this stuff. This is not big enough to accommodate any. I mean, some of it, sure. The daily, day-to-day stuff, maybe. But like once I put my toothbrush here, my shaving essentials, we don't have a whole lot of room. And this is about what we have now. And I swear to God, if we could restructure our master bathroom to fix this problem, we'd make it happen. But you know, it is what it is. And I get it, there, you know, there's only so much space, right? Closet, so let's go into the closet. Huge closet. Honestly, you guys could have taken some room from the closet for the freaking, could have taken some room from the closet to make the vanity bigger. Look at that. Vanity could have gone a whole nother 3 feet. Look at the size of this closet. This closet is huge. I know it's wire shelves, and again, if you're not a big fan of wire shelves, I totally get it. Some of the comments I get from you guys, ew, 600,000, it has wire shelves. I get it, guys. I'm with you. Listen, you're preaching to the choir. I'm always about trying to get these builders to make these houses look that much more amazing. And why not do it when putting in really high-end stuff so that these homes, you know, do look amazing and people want them. So definitely think this is a great floor plan. Love all the space. I'm gonna throw the drone up here, get some footage of the drone, and you guys let me know what you think of this home in the comments. But most importantly, after the drone, I'm gonna give you guys the prices. All right, here we go. Let's review the prices on this home behind me. So we're at 1.55 acre lot. We have our massive driveway. We have our 3-car garage. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath home. Very open concept, massive backyard with a great deck. And here's the best part, 3138 square feet and no HOA, no neighborhood district improvement tax. And it's pretty quiet here. Yeah, you do have some road noise, but I'll tell you what, for this price point, if you're looking for a home in Charleston with a little bit of elbow room between the houses, then this is it, especially since this one is move-in ready. Now, it's currently listed at $765, but your guy, Buy From Rye, has got a special incentive, so you need to reach out to me. If you're interested in this home, you loved everything you saw, go ahead, leave me a comment below, but more importantly, text me, reach out to me, call me, 843-226-5535. I want to pass this special incentive along to you. Let me help be your buyer's agent on purchasing this home, and I will get you the incentive that nobody else can bring to the table. Just your guy, Rye. All right. If you want to see some more great properties in and around Charleston, then click this video right here.